going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, okay? Before we jump into any conclusions about what this video is about, I'm in a process to figure out what equipment is best for me. So Jake texted me and he was like, why don't we do that with a driver? He's like, I have all the new 2021 drivers in now, and I want to see if we can just find something that's even better. So this is not me just kind of jumping around trying to find, you know, trying different equipment every week and trying to find something that works. I know what you're thinking, okay, the Mizuno driver, it's a fantastic driver. I hit it pretty well, but I want to try to find something that's a little better. So that's exactly what this video is going to be. Sit back, relax. It's a beautiful Saturday here, and I tell you, there's just nothing better than a good cup of coffee. Let's get right into this video. All right, so we're just kind of getting loosened up before we start swinging driver. I'm feeling good about today. I'm excited to see what equipment Jake has me trying out. I'm basically trying out like 6 different shafts, kind of like the same thing I did with the iron fitting, but doing that with the driver now, and really just honing in on what equipment's gonna be best for my game. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna work our way through these shafts, through these club heads, and just see if there's a better combination for me than what I'm currently hitting. Yep. Obviously, I love this club. I've hit some really good tee shots with it, but I'm still just not feeling the consistency that I had with the M2 combination.
We can talk about what shafts we're going to hit too. So this is the Acura Tour Z TZ5 M5 65 gram. We're going to hit the Fujikura Ventus Black 6X. If it doesn't have Velocore, it's not a Ventus. Definitely one of the most popular shafts out right now. We're going to hit the VA Composites Nemesis 65.5, so that's 5 means X-Flex. This is a counterbalance shaft. It's the only one in the lineup that we're going to hit today. We're going to hit the brand new Mitsubishi Tensei White 1K series. So we've got the X-Link TAC, which is Mitsubishi's answer to Velocore. Yeah, but this is a different shaft. I want to make so it's made out of 1K carbon. Got a little bit different graphic package, and then they've instead of the boron tip technology, they've gone with this X-Link TAC, which I feel like is their answer to Ventus, which has been popular. KBS TD graphite 60 gram Cat 5, so that's another X-Flex, and then we're going to hit the Fujikura Speeder 661 TR Tour X-Flex. So not all X-Flexes are equal, and Tour X is going to be a little firmer than some of these other X-Flexes. So let's get started, man.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, go ahead and hit your gamer, and let's just get some benchmark there. And then after you hit your gamer, I'm going to plug in the combos that we're going to hit for the initial run, and then we'll hit 5 balls each. Like we're going to hit 5 balls each shaft. Eliminate shafts. If I need to bring any other shaft in the mix, then I will, and if not, then we'll go from there. So
all right, so like Jake said, I'm starting with just my gamer right now, Mizuno STZ.
There it is. Ooh, there it is. Mm-hmm. That's what he was waiting on. Hello. Like when we tried out irons and iron shafts, you hit an iron that wasn't yours, and you hit multiple shafts that you weren't used to, various weights and profiles, and your smash factor. So on a 6 iron, the smash is 1.4 is perfect. Your worst was 1.37 on average, and that was out of 10 balls. So you were averaging just a shade under. So I know you know how to find the center of the face. So I'm going to figure out what's wrong with this.
A 1.5 smash factor is dead center of the face for a driver. That's one thing that I've struggled with that club, is I feel like I'm kind of all over the face. That's just why I wanted to come in here and do this, because I wanted to really dial in and figure out exactly if that driver is really right for me. So that's what we're doing today. I think I need some more coffee. I'm feeling a little stiff this morning.
Put this face tape on real quick and so the shaft is the engine that delivers the club face to the golf ball, and when you're in the right shaft length, the right shaft weight, and the right shaft profile, you're going to be able to more consistently deliver the center of that club face to the golf ball. So great shaft, great club head. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Perhaps this isn't the right setup for you. I've got a little bit different, similar profile stuff, different weight that we're going to swing, and my clubs are going to measure out about 1/4 to a ½ inch shorter. These are all 60-gram driver shafts. And then once we isolate a shaft that we know really works, your launch conditions are better and you're hitting it dead in the center of the club face. And these things are designed to launch it from the center of the club face.
Right. And that makes so much sense because with my M2, I mean, I literally, it was 40, I think the shaft was cut to 41.5 inches.
That's a little too short.
And it would, but literally, I hit that thing so far and so consistent.
You were able to deliver that club to the ball more square and confidently. Yeah. So we're going to get you in the right length driver, whether it's 44.5, 43.5.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure we have you in the right length driver. That's a huge factor here. So
what you guys are going to see now is I'm going to burn through these. I'm going to hit the 5 different driver heads with these shafts, and then you'll see on the screen when we're done the final breakdown of what club and shaft fits me best. So this is cool. I love seeing the numbers. I love seeing how I can continue to prove, and we're doing that here today. So hope you guys are enjoying this so far. All right, so I'm hitting the TSI 3 with the Ventus Black, and this is actually Jake's shaft, so he just has a cool custom shaft. That was pretty consistent.
You need to have your head center faced it well. You launched it super low, which if you like a little bit lower launch, then that's really good for you.
All right, guys, so that was the TSI 3. Now I'm gonna hit the Callaway Speed, which I've seen good things about this driver. I've actually never hit it. I'm gonna say right now, I don't like the way it looks. Cut the clip. Cut. Onto the Rad Speed. This is the driver that Kyle has, and I've hit it a couple times and I really like it, but this is a setup that's pretty good right now, so we're gonna see how I Now we're moving on to the Striction ZX5, as you can see right there with the Fujikura Ventus Black. All right, now we're back to the TSI 3 with the Tensei 1K shaft in it. So back to this driver head with a different shaft. That one feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Back to the Rad Speed with the Ventus Black Fujikura, and I don't know how stiff this is.
That's an X. Yeah,
X stiff.
They're all X.
These are all X. That was nice.
194.4.
Jeez. That was a very good miss.
Okay, then we got a contender.
Out of all these drivers, this combo right here has just been unbelievable.
Yeah, but it's put up the 5 fastest ball speeds of the day for sure.
So the rad speed with the Ventus Black
Is a contender for sure.
keep that in your mind. Okay, so we're back to the TSI 3 with the
That's the 661 TR.
661 TR. It says it right there. And this is the Tour Flex.
That set was your best 5-ball set.
All right, so back to rad speed with the 661 TR, and this is the Tour Flex. I haven't hit this combination yet, but I hit this club really well a second ago.
Hit every head with this shaft excellent. I mean, my guess is this is the one, but I want to see you put the set together with this shaft length and the TaylorMade.
M2 Plus with the 44.5-inch 661 TR.
There we go.
This club looks the most comfortable on the ground.
You swing it the most confidently. You definitely swing the rad well, but your misses with this club have just been kind of squirters to the right. You've had a couple that have gone left on you, but
Yeah.
I'd rather see you squirt to the right. You get it. Oh my gosh. You get that.
All right, guys, so I went through a lot of different combinations there. We kind of, what it looked like was sped through that. We went through it pretty quickly. Just wanted to get numbers with 3 or 4 different club heads with all the different shafts I tried. And after I went through all those with each club and each shaft, we made our way through them. I have found that the Sim 2 with the 661 TR Tour Flex shaft is just the most consistent and just the best combination that I've felt. And I was pretty confident of the Sim 2 when I came here, but Jake is going to take us through a couple of different numbers, and we're gonna look at dispersions with all these different clubs that we tried after we tried the Sim 2.
So the club that he hit consistently the furthest and created the most ball speed with was the rad with a couple of different shaft combos. However, when we look at the dispersion chart, we could see that the shaft head combo that we're gonna end up going with is just simply too tight of a grouping to overlook. So when we look at the club that did go a little further and create more ball speed, we're looking at dispersion that's a little looser and certainly didn't go as far either. So you really, bombed it, but you're all over the place as far as dispersion is concerned.
I mean, but yeah, so you can see that there, even though I was moving a ball with that, it wasn't, that dispersion was both sides of that line, which one thing we talked about with the M2 was I took this side of the course out of play, so everything was right here, which is huge.
If we're just trying to drop bombs, I would definitely recommend the rad speed with the Ventus Black combo, just because you created the most ball speed. But if we're eliminating one side of the golf course to create a good score, then we definitely want to go with what we consistently hit on one side of the line, and that was the Sim 2. 9 degree with the Fujikura Speeder 661 TR and a Tour X Flex. So we're going to tip it an inch for you. We're going to play it at 44.5 inches because when we first started hitting balls here, we were hitting balls with a 45 and a quarter inch driver. Your swing weight on your existing gamer is like a D5.5 to D6. I put some D4s in your hands and you got a little bit loose with it. So I went up on swing weight because the adapters in my clubs create a little more weight, and realized quickly that the heavier the swing weight for you, the tighter the dispersion got. So I don't want to get crazy with the build. We're going to stick to D6 on your build. We're going to be adding a lot of weight to the head at 44.5 inches to accomplish that. And then the one thing that I do like is you're just able to create more speed with a 65, 66 gram driver shaft versus a 75, 77 gram driver shaft. And just getting you in the right length and flex, we're able to create that dispersion that you're looking for so you can play with it. So we don't have to put you in a heavy shaft just to shrink your dispersion. So yeah, when you walked in, Micah, your gamer driver is here, 299 carry, 27, 24 spin, 145 smash factor. So with the Sim 2, we've increased our carry distance by 20 yards. We've reduced our spin by 300 RPMs. We've increased our smash factor, which is our efficiency number, ball speed divided by club head speed. We've got a little increase in club head speed, a big increase in ball speed. And you can see that we did that with a couple of different shafts in both the Sim 2 head as well as the Rad Speed head. So the only club head we didn't hit this shaft well in was the Rad Speed. So that's what made our decision with the Sim that much easier, is we had a tighter dispersion and faster speeds, lower spins. So that's where we are. That's what we're going to build for you, and we're hopefully going to have you dropping some real straight bombs and have your confidence go back up. You're too good to be shelving that driver, buddy.
That's huge. And yes, the Mizuno is a great driver. I just think that I wanted to just dive in a little deeper and see if I could find something that was just better for my game. And I truly believe that I found that. And I'm super excited to see, to take this driver to the course and see what I can do with it. Jake is going to get this thing built, and I'm going to have it ready to rock and roll here in a couple days. So those numbers right there, you can see numbers don't lie. And I mean, I probably hit 50, 60, maybe more balls in here. And we narrowed it down to the Sim 2 with the 661 TR shaft, and it is just an absolute unbelievable combination. I'm telling you, I couldn't be more excited. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I knew this driver was good, but I didn't know that I could get it as good as I could with this combo. So once again, huge shout out to Stripe Show right here in Dallas. All of the socials will be linked in the top of the description, so be sure and check them out if you are local. If you're not local, Jake here is a super personable guy. No matter where your game is at, he will get you locked in. I promise you that. So please be sure and check him out. He's just absolutely fantastic. And once again, dude, thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's just awesome.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you guys more very soon in some more content, so stay tuned. Peace.